Just a few weeks ago, things were not looking great for Canada's Liberal Party. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who was the head of the party, stepped down. He was then replaced by Mark Carney, the former head of the country's central bank. Carney, upon becoming prime minister, he entered a pretty difficult position, a trade war with the United States and the president of the United States saying he wanted to make Canada the 51st state. Ask political observers in Canada if the relationship with the United States played a role in last night's election result, and they'll tell you it likely did. I spoke to fellow teen reporter Wyatt Sharp out of Canada to understand last night's results and what they mean going forward. Mark Carney and the Liberal Party, they scored this victory. Was this something that was to be expected? Because there was early on some trouble within the party, and it wasn't quite clear what the future was for Liberals.
And at the time, we were looking at really a completely different picture. We had the Conservative Party in Canada, led by Pierre Poilievre, who was ahead by about 25 plus points in kind of the polling aggregators that were out there. And so when we were talking then, if you had told me that in April we were going to be seeing a Liberal government, regardless of the fact that it's a minority government, elected, I would have told you that you're crazy.
Sharp does say that he expects the U.S.-Canada relationship to continue to be a top-line concern for folks in Canada. Another thing he notes is that despite the Liberals' victory last night, the way Canada's system of government is set up means that they still have to work with others to ensure things get done.
Because the Liberals don't have over the majority threshold of 172 seats, anytime they want to pass a piece of legislation in the House of Commons, they need to rely on the support of another party. And luckily, for them, one of the parties that has gotten over kind of the balance of power threshold is the New Democratic Party, which is a bit further to the left than the Liberal Party is. They can't really be too secure in that, though, because the NDP right now is itself very unstable. Their party leader has just resigned. All the MPs would have to be in the House of Commons in order to vote with the Liberals on a number of things. And then the other party who kind of holds the balance of power is the Bloc Québécois, which is the Quebec separatist party here in Canada, which really kind of just defines the entirety of their party around what's best for the province of Quebec and not for, the rest of Canada.
Reporting in Toledo, Ohio, I'm Jaden Jefferson.